Fish tacos are little packages of perfect bites, and I'm showing you how I like to make them. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right. I'm starting with about 4 cups of thinly shredded cabbage. I cut and shred my own because I use cabbage all the time. You could also pick up a bag of coleslaw mix. That works just fine and keeps it even easier. To that, I'm adding 1/2 cup of finely chopped cilantro. Then I'm going in with 1 jalapeno that I have seeded and diced. We start eating fish tacos usually before the beginning of spring, right at the start of Lent. We eat our little fish on Fridays in the form of fish tacos. Usually have some friends over and set up a little buffet style fish taco bar. It's so easy. All right, to that I'm adding in a teaspoon of red wine vinegar. It's about a good tablespoon to tablespoon and a half of lime juice, a little salt and pepper, and then just a little sprinkle of garlic powder. Finally, a couple tablespoons of olive oil. Toss it all together, and phase 1 is done. Did I mention these were easy sheet pan fish tacos? On to our other main topping, which is a Chipotle sour cream. Boy, is it good. You just want to pick up a can of these Chipotle in adobo. Most of the time you probably will not use the whole can at one time. So I use what I need, and then you just kind of freeze the rest in just, 1 or 2 peppers in a little Ziploc bag and pop it in the freezer. So I've got about an 8-ounce container of regular sour cream. And then I'm gonna start with 1 Chipotle pepper. You can take the seeds out if you want. Makes it a little less spicy. And then you just wanna finely chop it. Then we're gonna add it to the sour cream with about a tablespoon of the liquid from the can. Stir it up. And then you need some salt. Just adds the right amount of kick in an interesting kind of smoky kind of way. Now it's time for the fish. For the fish, I'm using mahi because that is very popular with fish tacos. You could also do something like tilapia, really any sort of white flaky fish. I actually keep these in the freezer and just kind of thaw them out and put them on the sheet pan. Keep it cheap, keep it easy. We're cooking this fish, like I said, on a sheet pan. This is going to keep cleanup easy, and you don't have to babysit it. There's no standing over the stove. First thing we're gonna do is coat our pan with about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Just kind of rub it in there. And then we'll place our fish on top and then brush our fish lightly with another about tablespoon of oil. If you want other toppings like veggies with your fish, you could add them to the sheet pan at this time, like peppers and onions. I'm just gonna keep it simple today. So I'm gonna create a little bit of a spice blend with stuff you already have in your pantry. Some chili powder, some cumin, a little onion powder, whoops, and then some paprika, and then salt and pepper. Just mix it together, sprinkle it evenly over the fish, and flip it over and do both sides. Sort of like we're blackening it a little bit in the oven. That's it, 425 degrees till it's gonna be nice and kind of browned around the edges. You want some of that caramelization, that crispiness to occur. In the meantime, I'll get our taco bar set up. My family loves the flour tortillas when it comes to fish tacos, but whatever you do, whatever tortilla you choose, please heat it up. You can toast them up in the oven, but what I really love to do is char them over the grill or over the stovetop. It just adds so much texture and it brings out the flavor from the tortillas. You absolutely have to do that. As you can see, the fish looks so flavorful, just sizzling in there. Breaks easily with a fork, so we know it's ready. Now I'll show you how I like to build it. I like to set up a full bar so people can add whatever other toppings they want to. You can keep it as simple or as complicated as you want. I like to flake all of the fish and just kind of leave it in the pan because it really stretches the fish. And then in with our cabbage slaw. And then finally a little drizzle of our Chipotle crema. Sometimes I do like a little salsa or pico, and that's it. Look at that, perfect biteness. This is gonna be good. Almost forgot the perfect sip with the perfect bite. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right. The fish has so much flavor. It's flaky, it's delicate, but that crunch from the slaw and all those bright flavors from the lime juice, the vinegar, the jalapeno, the cilantro, I'm telling you. And then you got that smoky crema, little packages of the perfect bite. Whether you're looking for an easy, healthy weeknight meal or a flavorful way to entertain, fish tacos are the answer, and I hope you'll give this recipe a try. Let me know in the comments what you want to see me teach you how to make next. Nicole, you have really outdone yourself. Thank you.